Hello, ARC family. This video is for the she's. We're doing Adiemus. And I am going to start right now doing the soprano side. So if you're an alto, you can watch it, but chances are you'll be learning it the opposite way if you keep watching this video. So we have the music start, and for now, we're going to have only, hopefully, a small ensemble of ladies singing that beginning, and so if you're not singing that, you want to be looking up to that sort of first balcony, and as we hear that first vocal moment, we're going to slowly bring our eyes out of the clouds and engage with our audience. From there, we do bird arms, up and down. And you'll notice that I am not going up super high. We don't want to give it all away at the beginning. So it is a breath and release. And then from here, take your outside arm. For my sopranos, it's their right. Cross your body, and you notice that I am really breaking at the wrist, keeping the fingers softly glued together so we're not seeing any air between them. So we've done up, da 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 da. It's the last syllable you sing of that first phrase is where you need to twist and cross your body, and the back of your hand is what's hitting, almost as if you had a wall here and you're knocking it. And then we're going to use that to go up and over and release all the way down. And our head is going to be looking in and slightly out. And then we're going to follow our hand movement, not specifically looking at my hand, but the general area. Good. From here, we want to do what's called monkey's paws. So ladies, in monkey's paws, you want to think of your thumbs being tucked into your fingers like this, and almost like you're squishing something tight here. You are going to lead with your wrists, the back of your wrists, and it's going to go around, crossing in front slightly. Then you're going to flip your fingers so they're facing the other way, pull back, and then your elbows kind of breathe back here, and then you're going to push forward, and we're going to see those palms coming at the audience with a knee bend. Okay? Good. Now, when you're doing this, I almost think of a figure eight is how my brain thinks of that. So if that helps you, awesome. Once you've done this, and remember the tempo is slow, fast, slow, fast. We're in a push position here. Keep your hands the same shape, and as you straighten your legs, just bring your arms straight to your sides, and then you're in that pushed down position. From there, you're going to pull up. We got to back up here, or probably out of the thing. Once you get up to, like, let's say just above your ears, you should be leaning towards the middle of the room. So sopranos, lean your body left as you push out and down with your hands. Now you're not going to quite get to the bottom before the next move, which is again leading with your right hand. It goes around your head, and the other hand goes around. And then that first hand is going to push across the body. And notice that we want it to be very much a kind of like just a bit lower than shoulder, but not by much. And you're going to push right into the middle as if you were pressing on a wall. And your whole hand, from fingers to the base of your palm, should be hitting that flat if you can manage that. So, similar to the monkey paws and how we did slow, fast, this has the same tempo. So slow, fast, slow, and then on fast, we bring the hand that's pushed across our body. As we bring our body to neutral, it goes to the center of the chest. At the same time, our left hand or inside hand is going to come up in a soft give to the audience. So it should be about just shoulder level or just below, because then we're going to call our player one in and let all of our our upper body melt into neutral. So, I think it is going to be best if I do this with music. It's quite slow to begin with, so I will just call things out, and hopefully this works for you. So again, this is sopranos from she's. We're looking from the clouds down, soft bird arms. that again, I'm gonna do it closer to you guys so you can see the articulation. What you will miss is when I go above my head, you're not gonna see what I'm doing. But hopefully this will give you a better idea of the details. So again, feet are together. And we're looking down slowly to eyeball the audience. Da, up and over. Monkey's paws, tuck those thumbs. Up, pushing out to the diagonal. Then, through the hair, faster, push to the player one. Call him in. Now we're going to do 3 steps. Right foot, cross in front of the right. One more time with the right foot into our respect bow, where we are keeping our head up high enough that we're still singing out. And then we're gonna come up, and then the arms go above the head and push to the first balcony. That is the position you want, yes? Okay. So that last little bit, I'll back up so you can see the full thing. After we have called the Game Boy and we've done through the hair, push across into the middle of the room. So right now you would be almost seeing all the altos and you're almost like patty caking with them without actually touching. From here, we straighten our legs, our right hand goes to our heart and our left hand is out to the audience, and then call in player one and release everything down. Yes? Great. From here we would walk, so because you're heading stage right, we lead with the right foot. Open step, cross in front. The second open step helps to turn you back perfectly to the front, but your feet are apart. And then you take that inside foot, your left foot behind. I'm almost thinking of putting the front of my left knee to the back of my right. And then you're going and releasing into a slight bow with a slight chin drop. And you're gonna hold there while the player climbs up the stairs and onto the risers. Then we're gonna come back into a neutral position. So that left foot is just gonna slide in and replace beside the right. Now from here, this next move, and it will happen depending upon your blocking. It happens in 2 different groups. I'm not sure who's gonna go first, so let's all go together. So both hands wrap around the head. It doesn't really matter if one hand's in front of the other. They're both aiming to get above your head, and then they go behind your head slightly, almost as if you were like resting, if you were laying in the sun, but they don't pause there. So around, and then you're gonna push up and out. So again, that's the flexed palms. Let me see if I can do it here. Ouch. So you're going like this, and then pushing up. And you're looking up there. It's not too high, it's that first balcony again. If you're the first group to do that, you would just hold, while the others repeat the move, and we all join at the same place. Very, very nice. So I hope that this helps you to get all of the little bits and pieces that you might not have been able to see. The monkey paws, you just want to think, pinching down, tucking that thumb in so it's not sticking out like that, yeah? And lead with the wrists, lead with the back of the wrists, then push and the fingertips are lifted. Then we go down as if we are resting our palms on a table, and then pulling up, 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 and then pushing out and away. That goes into the head. And you'll notice my torso, I don't leave it stiff, I let my torso tip with it, and then both hands are dropping. Good. We walk out, 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 into the bow, come back up, here, push. Good, now the last little bit, and I'll stay close for this. We've all met here. We have a slow cross, a slow open, and then we're gonna go fast. Prep, where we go back to that cross shape, and then big breath out, down, and open. And that is where our game boy, or player one, is getting up on the box and essentially engaging in the game for the first time. So hopefully it'll be a really good move. So once again, from here, that is slow cross leading with the inside of the wrists. Now we're gonna lead with the back of the wrists and then go back to that first position in a snap move and then and softly open out and down. That is the bulk of your choreography. If there's ever anything else that we're doing in the show in that number, it's repetitive. The one other thing that we did practice with was the idea of the and pointing up to the side where your feather or fabric is falling from. And then from here, we just flipped the hand and brought it down as if we're caressing the inside side of our face. We don't actually touch there, so knees are bent, and then as you come up, you flip the hand so the palm is essentially caressing the cheek and coming down. Yes? I may try doing 3 slightly different versions of that. So for example, I might do one where we take both hands like this, and then we would just let it fall and let it fall. So there will be some play happening as I see how to build the 6 feathers that come down. I think each one will be slightly different, so you'd have 3 versions you would learn. But essentially, work on this one for now, make sure that one's locked in, and then the next time I can work with you ladies, I'll have the other 2 options ready to go. The last little bit that you do is with Simon, he will have his staff with all of the fabrics kerchiefed off, so he's captured all the bits he needs to build the bird. We will then mold into that shape for him, and we will do small wings and down, bigger wings and down. From there, we're gonna bank. So there's a couple different things I've been playing with. So first of all, what we did is we just tipped our bodies. We kind of went on that down diagonal and then down diagonal. I might like to have us with our arms up so we really can see the gliding feel. It's possible that we might do it with our arms fully out, but I have a feeling that because we're in the shape of the bird, that might be too much and we might be running into each other. But just so you know, what we did practice was the idea of hands behind the back, banking to your right, and then twisting, and then coming in and across, and banking up and over to the left, and then twisting and coming across. And we tried that sort of in a figure 8 snaking, really thinking of articulating which shoulder is forward. And then we also did this again, and this again. And then of course we have our ending where player 1 is receiving that power bracelet. And so at that point, again, I think we will walk out, back to our original position, and head back into that curtsy and that bow as an ending. So I hope that gives you some good practice tools. And now I'm gonna do the alto side. So have a great day, ladies.